Okay, so how does this new system actually work? How does it simplify things for families? Can you walk us through the mechanics? Welcome to the Deep Dive, the show where we really try to cut through the noise and get to what matters from all the information out there.
That's the goal.
And today, we are diving deep into the world of online learning, specifically looking at OUTSCHOOL. You know, the platform with all those live online classes for kids ages 1 to 18.
Yep, a big player. And our mission today, for you listening, is really to unpack OUTSCHOOL's recent platform evolution. We're focusing on their new family membership program.
Right, and what these updates actually mean, for the students taking classes, but also for the independent teachers who, well, make the platform what it is.
It's a pretty significant shift in how they operate.
Definitely. And we've gathered insights from quite a mix of places for this. We've got community chatter from Reddit, always lively there.
Oh, yeah, never shy.
We've also got the official OUTSCHOOL support guides, the nitty-gritty details. And there's also a recent announcement about a key partnership they've formed.
It's a good blend. It gives us a pretty rounded picture of how an online platform like this adapts, responds to feedback, and positions itself for what's next in education.
Yeah, and for a lot of families, especially homeschoolers, figuring out the budget for online classes is, well, the constant thing. So when OUTSCHOOL first brought in that marketplace fee, it definitely caused a stir.
It did. We saw those Reddit threads. Some families were saying it was like breaking the bank.
While others were pointing out, okay, maybe it was only costing something like an extra $6 a month. But still, even a small fee, if it's unexpected, it adds up, creates friction.
It really highlights that classic challenge for online platforms, doesn't it? How do you tweak your revenue model without pushing away your main users? That fee, even if small for some, clearly hit a nerve for others managing tight education budgets.
Exactly. So the big question then was, how would OUTSCHOOL react? What would they actually do about this frustration?
And this is where it gets pretty interesting.
Right, because they brought in this new membership program, and it seems like it was designed specifically as a response to get rid of that marketplace fee.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here, I think, is how OUTSCHOOL is trying to give families more control, help them stick to a budget, manage their education spending more effectively.
So it's not just removing a fee.
No, it's more strategic than that. They're shifting from, per transaction fees to a subscription model. The idea, presumably, is to build more loyalty, maybe increase the lifetime value of users, turn casual browsers into, well, committed members.
Okay, so how does this new system actually work? How does it simplify things for families? Can you walk us through the mechanics?
Sure. So it's all based on credits now. Families pick a monthly plan, right? And each plan gives you a certain number of credits.
Different tiers, I assume.
Exactly. Different credit amounts depending on how much learning you plan to do. And when you look at classes, the prices are shown in credits, not dollars.
Ah, okay.
Then at checkout, the credits just get applied automatically. No extra marketplace fee added on top. Simple enough?
Yeah, for one-off classes, it's deducted right away. For ongoing weekly classes, the credits come out every Sunday.
Okay. That sounds like it would make budgeting a lot easier. It takes away that potential surprise fee at the end. But what about managing the credits themselves? Is it easy to track? Or could you still end up with unexpected charges if you're not paying attention?
Well, they seem to have built in some flexibility. Unused credits don't just disappear at the end of the month.
Oh, good.
They can roll over to the next billing cycle. There's a limit, though, up to your plan's maximum rollover amount.
Right.
And you can see all this on your transactions page, your total credits, what's unused, what the rollover cap is. So yeah, the transparency seems to be there.
But okay, let's say it's mid-month. Your kid gets obsessed with, I don't know, quantum physics for beginners.
Happens all the time.
And you're running low on credits. What do you do then? What are the options?
You've got a couple of clear choices. You can buy extra one-time credits right then and there. They get added immediately.
Or, if you find you're consistently needing more, you can upgrade your plan. That also gives you more credits right away. But keep in mind, upgrading changes your billing date to match the new plan cycle.
Gotcha. And are those top-ups refundable?
No, that's important. Both the one-time credit purchases and any plan upgrades are non-refundable, so you need to be sure before you commit.
Right. Kind of like buying extra data for your phone plan, or maybe tokens at an arcade. But what if a family doesn't buy more credits or upgrade? Do they just get charged automatically if they try to enroll?
Yes, that's the automatic overage charge system. If your credits don't cover the full cost of a class, OutSchool first looks for any stored balance, like from gift cards.
Ah,
If there's nothing there or not enough, they'll charge the credit card they have on file, and the rate is 50 cents per credit for whatever amount you're short.
50 cents per credit. So if you needed, say, 50 more credits for a class.
That would be an extra $25 charge on your card.
Yeah. And what about those ongoing weekly classes that renew every Sunday? What happens if there aren't enough credits or funds then?
Well, if the payment fails for those Sunday renewals, maybe not enough credits, and the card charge doesn't go through, then all the weekly renewals processed together that day will fail.
Oh, okay. So it's all or nothing for that week's renewals.
Pretty much. The alternative, of course, if you see you're running low and don't want to buy more or risk overages, is just to withdraw from those classes before the Sunday renewal hits.
So it puts the responsibility back on the family to manage their enrollments and balance.
It does. It offers control, but yeah, it requires you to be a bit more proactive in managing your account.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Are there other features for managing the membership itself beyond just credits? Like, what if life gets busy?
Yeah, there's a useful pause feature. You can pause your membership for up to 3 months at a time.
Oh, nice.
And you can do that twice a year. So perfect for, long summer breaks, busy sports seasons, whatever life throws at you.
And what happens when it's paused?
Your benefits are on hold, obviously. And then when you decide to resume, that resume date just becomes your new monthly billing date.
Okay, that's pretty flexible. What about going the other way? If a family's needs decrease, can they downgrade their plan?
Yes, you can downgrade. And they've actually got a nice little grace period there. For the first billing cycle after you downgrade, all your unused credits carry over, even if it's more than the new lower plan's maximum rollover limit.
Oh, that's smart. So you don't lose credits immediately just because you switch to a smaller plan.
Exactly. It's a good safety net for that transition. But after that first cycle, the new plan's lower rollover limit kicks in.
Right. And finally, what if OutSchool just isn't the right fit anymore? How does cancellation work?
You can cancel the membership anytime, naturally. You'll keep access to your remaining credits until the end of your current billing cycle.
And then they're gone.
Yep. After that final cycle ends, any unused credits are forfeited. But here's a really crucial point. Canceling the membership doesn't automatically cancel your class enrollments.
Ah, okay. That's important.
Very. You have to go into your classroom page and manually withdraw from each class you no longer want to attend or pay for. Otherwise, those charges or credit deductions could continue if they renew.
So it's definitely a two-step process to fully stop everything.
Absolutely. You need to cancel the membership and withdraw from classes separately.
Wow. Okay. All that detail really shows how they're trying to build a system that gives families value and control, but it's definitely a system you need to understand. It balances budgeting with learning, but really pushes for that ongoing engagement.
It's a very deliberate design, for sure.
So we've covered the family side pretty thoroughly, but like you said, there's always the other side, the educators. How do these memberships affect the teachers who are actually running these classes, their income, their workflow?
Yeah, absolutely. Critical question. And the main message OutSchool seems to be pushing to teachers is pretty clear and reassuring. That membership credit enrollments do not reduce your earnings. Teachers are still set to earn at least their agreed-upon share of the class price. It doesn't matter if the family paid with credits from their membership or with, direct cash.
Okay, that's huge. That must be a massive relief for teachers, knowing their income stream isn't suddenly changing because of how a parent pays.
Definitely stabilizes things for them.
It really does seem like OutSchool is aiming for a win-win here then. Supporting the teacher's finances while giving families these more flexible, maybe more predictable payment options.
That seems to be the goal. And they're also giving teachers some pretty smart tools to actively engage families with these new memberships.
Oh, like what?
Well, first, there are these things called outreach referral codes. Teachers can share these codes with families, new ones, or even existing ones.
Okay.
If a family uses a teacher's specific code when they sign up for a membership plan, that family gets a discount on their first month.
Nice perk for the family.
And the teacher who referred them actually earns a cash reward through OutSchool'S outreach program.
Ah, so it's a direct financial incentive for teachers to basically promote the membership model.
Exactly. It benefits the new family with a discount and benefits the teacher with a bonus. It's a really clever way to leverage their teacher community to drive membership adoption.
Yeah, using their own network effects.
It really is. And beyond just keeping teacher pay stable, tools like this are, well, they're kind of brilliant, actually. They turn the educators into active promoters, into evangelists for the platform's model.
It's like grassroots marketing built in.
Totally. A potentially low-cost, high-impact way for OutSchool to grow using, their most valuable asset, those passionate teachers, to spread the word.
Makes sense. What else besides the referral codes? You mentioned other tools.
Yeah. The other main one is class coupons. Teachers could already offer these, but now they integrate with the credit system. So a teacher can still offer a discount in, say, US dollars for one of their specific classes. If a family who's a member uses that coupon, the system just translates that dollar discount into the equivalent number of credits at checkout.
Okay. Seamless integration.
Right. It's still a great way for teachers to, attract new families, maybe fill a class, let people sample their teaching style. Hopefully that leads to more enrollments down the line.
So using both the referral codes and the coupons could be quite powerful for a teacher trying to build their student base.
Absolutely. The synergy is there. Welcome new families with a membership discount via the code, then maybe entice them into a specific class with a coupon. It helps build those relationships and grow their little classroom community.
It sounds like a pretty well thought out strategy to weave the membership into the teacher side of things. Is it transparent for teachers? Like, can they easily see if someone enrolled using credits?
Yeah, apparently when they check the enrollment details for a student, the fee will just be listed in credits instead of dollars if it was a membership enrollment. Simple enough.
And refunds. If a family gets a refund on a class they paid for with credits.
It's handled with credits, too. It's processed as a percentage. So say a 50% refund on a class that cost 100 credits means 50 credits just go back onto the family's account balance.
It's all within the credit ecosystem.
Exactly. It seems designed to make sure the credit system works smoothly for payments and refunds, keeping things fair and consistent.
Okay, so the membership program is clearly a big internal shift, addressing user experience, teacher engagement. But OutSchool's also looking outward, strategically expanding its reach, right?
Yeah.
And there's something significant happening on that front for 2025.
Yes. This is a really fascinating development, I think. It connects everything we've discussed about platform evolution to the bigger trends in personalized and alternative education. It's about moving beyond just their own platform.
You're talking about that partnership with Open Ed Academy.
Precisely. That's the big news for the 2025-26 school year.
And what's the actual offer there for students?
So new students who enroll at Open Academy for that school year can get up to $100 in learning credits to use on OutSchool classes.
Ah, okay. A direct cross-promotional incentive.
Exactly. It's designed to link these two innovative learning platforms together, giving families who choose Open Academy easy access to OutSchool's huge variety of enrichment classes.
So for people who haven't heard of it, what exactly is Open Academy?
Right. So Open Academy is pretty new. It just launched in 2025. It's a virtual, fully accredited private school, and it's run by a nonprofit called the Open Ed Foundation.
Okay. And what makes it a good fit for OutSchool?
The key thing is its model. It's very parent-directed. They offer really flexible enrollment. They provide support from certified educators. But, and this is crucial, there are no mandatory testing or attendance requirements.
Wow. Okay. That's definitely different.
It really is. It speaks to a different philosophy of education, one that's much more focused on, customization, following student interests, real agency for the learner, which aligns nicely with OutSchool's supplemental interest-driven classes.
Yeah, I can see the connection. If we step back and look at the bigger picture, this partnership really does seem to highlight that growing trend towards customized, interest-based learning, things happening outside the traditional school walls.
Totally. It definitely raises questions about how these online platforms are actively shaping the future of education, making it potentially more flexible, more tailored.
And the leaders of both OutSchool and Open Ed seem to view it that way, too.
Okay, absolutely. Amir Nathu, OutSchool's CEO, said the partnership aligns perfectly with our mission to make alternative education accessible and empowering. And Teresa King, the CEO at Open Foundation, said something similar, that they believe students learn best when education is customized. And partnering with OutSchool gives their students even more options to explore passions.
So it's pretty clear alignment on vision there.
Yeah.
And it's not happening in a vacuum, right? I mean, even in those Reddit threads we looked at, people mentioned other platforms too. I think schoolhouse.world came up, offering free live classes for older teens.
Exactly. It just shows how diverse this online learning landscape is becoming. There's a whole ecosystem out there offering different models, different price points, different focuses.
It's definitely a dynamic space, lots of innovation, providers trying new ways to deliver education that fits, modern learners, often completely outside traditional school structures.
For sure.
Okay, so let's try to wrap up this deep dive into OUTSCHOOL'S membership evolution. What are the key takeaways?
Well, I think first, the new membership program really does offer families more financial flexibility and a smoother enrollment process, tackling those old marketplace fee concerns head on.
Right. And for teachers.
For teachers, it seems designed to support their earnings while also giving them tools, those referral codes, the coupons, to actively build their communities and, frankly, help OutSchool grow its membership base, kind of turns them into partners.
Platform ambassadors almost.
Yeah. Exactly. And then looking forward to 2025, that Open Academy partnership signals a broader strategy. It shows OutSchool leaning into personalized alternative education, connecting its platform to other flexible schooling models.
So ultimately, all these changes, the membership, the partnerships, they're aimed at making this whole world of online learning easier to navigate and manage for you, the listener, whether you're a parent looking for options or an educator building your online presence.
Right, making it more accessible.
So maybe the final thought to leave everyone with is, what does all this mean for the future of learning more broadly? As platforms like OutSchool keep experimenting with these membership models, these credit systems, these partnerships, how might that continue to decentralize education?
Yeah, could this kind of flexible credit-based approach make learning truly adaptable to every single person's pace, their interests, their passions, maybe blurring those old lines between school and just learning what you love? Something to think about.